NOLA Gent here at Gus's Famous Fried Chicken. Good stuff in here, yeah!
Welcome to NOLA Gent. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our restaurant review vlog, it's time for you to destroy that subscribe button for Memphis-style fried chicken at the New Orleans location of Gus's world-famous fried chicken franchise for our restaurant review videos. Looking for New Orleans' best fried chicken options, Gus's world-famous fried chicken is located in the Warehouse District of New Orleans at 308 South Diamond Street, which is about 5 minutes and 1 mile away from the French Quarter. I have eaten at Gus's fried chicken in other locations, and at the New Orleans location once before. I have had some good stuff in here at Gus's world-famous fried chicken in other locations that had great spice levels, while my last visit to the New Orleans location was too bland for my taste. So let's head on inside here and check this place out. New Orleans usually sticks to our homegrown favorite, Popeyes, as the franchise favorite fried chicken, but I have seen Gus's fried chicken stay quite busy whenever I'm in the Warehouse District area. So join us on the NOLA Gent Channel for a travel food adventure as we explore New Orleans fried chicken options. And let's check out the menu here now and see what we're gonna get. So for starters, it includes a serving of ranch dressing with fried okra, fried pickle spears, fried green tomatoes. Then we have plates, includes baked beans, slaw, and white bread, 50 cents extra for substitutions, 2-piece dark thigh and leg, 3-piece dark, 2 thighs and leg, 2-piece white breast and wing, 3-piece white, 2 breast and wing, 3-piece wing, 3 tenders, 4 tenders, and half chicken, 1 piece of each. Specials, just the chicken, 8-piece white, 16-piece white. Snacks includes chicken and white bread, 2-piece dark, 2-piece white, an 8-piece, a 12-piece, a 16-piece, and a 20-piece. A la carte, a thigh, a leg, a tender, ranch, honey, breast, wing, jalapeno, and honey mustard. Sides are baked beans, slaw, potato salad, fried okra, greens, mac and cheese, and seasoned fries. On the other side of the menu, we've got an impressive selection of beer and wine with domestics, craft and imports, 40 ounces, wine and champagne, and then homemade pies, a slice or a whole pie with chess pie, a pecan pie, a chocolate chess pie, a sweet potato pie, and a coconut pie, and you can add ice cream. And then we have floats made with IBC root beer or Not Your Father's root beer float with alcohol. And then we have our soft drinks, and we also have a kids menu there. On the napkin holder, we have the story of Gus's fried chicken. Back in 1953, Napoleon and Maggie Bonner ran a little tavern in Mason, Tennessee. Their tavern sold sandwiches by day and operated as a juke joint by night. Napoleon was experimenting with fried chicken in a sandwich shop. Once he found what he believed to be the recipe, he started selling a fried chicken sandwich. His version of the fried chicken sandwich was bone-in fried chicken, housed between 2 pieces of white sandwich bread inside a paper bag. While we could certainly add some biscuits or jalapeno cornbread to our menu, we believe we are best preserving our roots by serving the same fried chicken Napoleon created atop a slice of white bread. If you just can't handle not having biscuits with your fried chicken, we promise not to be upset if you bring your own. So my bill total was $16.53 before tip for 1 breast, a wing, and I added a thigh and a substituted mac and cheese for their beans. And I got an unsweet iced tea with lemon to drink. So as I sat around waiting for my fried chicken to come out, this is a pretty decent job they've done of decorating this spot in here. We have a lot of empty old warehouse space in this area of New Orleans, hence why it's called the Warehouse District. So a lot of condominiums, restaurants, and other businesses have taken root here. Now this is a nice chandelier that really adds to the design aesthetic. They've added some New Orleans themed folk art to give a little bit more of a New Orleans flair to this space. And when you look back in the kitchen, it looks like they've got a lot of carry-out business going still. And you can see their impressive selection of bottled beers up there. And they've even got a jukebox and some shirts for sale if you need some items for your tourist collection. So, Budweiser even seems to have made a sign for Gus. Alright, my fried chicken is here. And I'm excited to try it because the times I've had it in the past when it was good, it was really deliciously wonderful, juicy, and spicy. The last time I ate here, it was not that spicy though, so I didn't know what was going on with that. So hopefully this time they've got the spice levels back up So let's start out with this breast here and see how this turns out. The temperature is definitely blazing hot. The little tips of my fingers are sizzling and frying right now. This chicken is super hot, and all I've got is a little plastic fork to try and manipulate all of the chicken here, and it doesn't work so well. I really miss having actual silverware. I need some metal in here. Now my mouth is definitely really getting slightly burned right now because the chicken's so hot. But it's got a moist, juicy flavor to it. I'm still not detecting any sort of hot and spicy aspect to it at all, though. I mean, it's a good fried chicken. It's just definitely not a spicy fried chicken. So I'm a little disappointed yet again with this chicken breast. It just is not giving me that spicy, lovely flavor that I do crave and love. So this seems to be a repeat of my last visit. I'm not getting any spiciness here, so not sure what's going on here, Gus. I really need my spicy fried chicken. The times that I've had it in other locations closer to Memphis, it was outstandingly spicy, and the way I like my food is a little hot and spicy, you know, so I don't understand why in New Orleans, of all places, they would tone the chicken flavor spice levels down because, hey, we do love our spiciness, and Popeyes does offer spicy fried chicken too, so not quite sure what to even say about the lack of spiciness here. But fried chicken is still good chicken, so you can't be too disappointed as long as you get a meal of fried chicken, right? So I'm going to go ahead and power through. So the breast, though, definitely is a good piece of chicken. So we'll see how some of these other pieces of meat are in a little bit after I polish off this juicy, delicious breast. So I also have my sides of the mac and cheese and the wonderful little side of coleslaw that we will sample as well. Another interesting aspect about this chicken is I didn't really find that the skin and the breading on it was all that crispy. You really couldn't even separate the skin and the batter very easily from the actual chicken meat. It was pretty flexible actually, so there wasn't a whole lot of crunch to the outside. It was sort of a more flexible and pliable outside for the fried layer of skin and batter. So that's a little bit different aspect of this chicken as well. So it's still good fried chicken, just not as crispy and crunchy as many other fried chickens. You see how that kind of just doesn't quite break apart like some chickens, so it's a little different here. It's definitely a unique way they have of preparing this chicken here, certainly. So now we're working on the chicken thigh, which is very nice, good flavors to it. This chicken definitely is not dry, though. It is very moist. It has really good flavor of fried chicken throughout it. And it's not terribly greasy. It definitely has a little greasiness to it, but it's not as super greasy as some fried chickens I've had. So you definitely are getting a little bit of that fried greasiness aspect to it, but it's offset pretty well by the good flavor of the chicken. It's still moist, so the moistness of the chicken is combining with that fried oil aspect to overall produce a pretty pleasant flavor and texture to the chicken there. And so it's, certainly nothing to get too worried about. It's going down pretty easy, and I think if I actually had a actual knife and fork made out of metal, it would probably be a lot easier to eat this thing because it's still blazing hot. So my little fingers are not having the easiest time of breaking into the chicken. I probably should have waited a little while longer for it to cool down, but I'm kind of hungry and I'm ready to eat. So we've destroyed the chicken thigh. We've already taken down the chicken breast. Now we still have this chicken wing to get through for the remainder of the feast. I probably not done myself the best favor by jumping in so quickly because this stuff is still just blazing hot. My fingers are gonna hate me after this probably, but we're gonna dig into this wing now. Ooh, here we go. This is a big fat wing too. This is definitely not a standard size wing. This is a big bird here. This is not a normal chicken. This is one of those big mutant chicken wings. This is definitely not from your average size bird. This is quite a large bird here. I was hoping that maybe the wing would have a little more flavor, but so far Out of the 3 pieces of chicken that we've gone through, they've all been at the same level of very mild and not the hot and spicy, glorious chicken that I've had in the past at other locations of Gus's Fried Chicken. So I don't know what we're gonna do about this spice level thing. I just hope maybe we can figure this out. Maybe it's a pandemic thing where they can only do one kind of chicken due to manpower shortages or something. So we will see, I suppose, as time progresses. I hope we can get an answer of what has happened to the spicy hot chicken at Gus's world famous fried chicken. I know they can do it. I've had it in the past. I just don't understand what's happened to it. But let's dig into this mac and cheese now. It looks super cheesy. Ho. Got good flavor. They've got some good cheese on here, so it's definitely a good mac and cheese. It could be a little more cheesy for my taste preference, but it's far more cheesy than some other places in town here. All right, so the coleslaw is of the very finely chopped variety, and it is a more mayonnaise-based coleslaw, certainly. Got a little more chicken to take down, though. Ooh. And then back to the coleslaw. So I like a little more vinegary coleslaw, but as far as mayonnaise slaws go, this is a good one. And they have very finely chopped it, so it's very easy to eat. The sort of mayonnaise-y, creamy taste of it, it's what a lot of people like. I know my grandparents really enjoyed this kind of a coleslaw. But I'm more of an old, sour, tart, vinegary flavored person myself. I like all the more sour, tart flavors. Where this is more of an even, neutral flavor than the vinegar-based coleslaws. So, as far as the sides go, though, there's definitely far worse sides to be had at many other places in the barbecue realm and fried chicken realm of New Orleans. So there's definitely better ones, but this is probably about the average range of sides. So they definitely have much better mac and cheese than some places do, because some places just don't know how to add the cheese to it for some reason. It's called mac and cheese for a reason. I need more cheese inside of the sauce. But would that then make me far too cheesy? No, wait, nobody wants to be cheesy except when you're eating a lot of great cheese. So maybe it's okay if you're cheesy with your mac and cheese. So I've totally destroyed this entire plate of food. So go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this fried chicken experience. And while you're down there, check out the link to my Patreon account because, hey, I work for tips and I appreciate any assistance with that. So, thanks so much to everybody at Gus's Fried Chicken. But we need to work out this spice thing. We got to get that spicy deliciousness back here. And thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning in to the NOLA Gent Channel, especially to my Patreons. And if you could just go ahead, if you haven't yet, share this video with any of your friends and contacts that would enjoy it. And go ahead and destroy that subscribe button if you haven't yet, which will be the little circle with my head inside of it. And on either side of that will be the 2 rectangles that will be links to more of my NOLA Gent videos. So make sure you tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people.